It is bold to share your intentions, and I don't think we talk about this enough. A lot of people treat life like a poker game. Cards close to the chest, poker face on, don't show too much, don't say too much. Don't let anyone know what you're feeling, what you're planning, what you want, because somehow that gives you the upper hand. But if you really look at it, that mindset comes from fear. Fear that if you're honest, someone will take advantage of you. Fear that if you're clear, you'll lose leverage. Fear that if you say what you need, you'll be rejected. So instead, people stay vague. They hint, they dance around the truth. They hope the other person just gets it without having to say it out loud. And that's exhausting. What's actually bold is being upfront, saying things like, this is what I want, this is what I can offer, this is what I need, this doesn't work for me. That takes real confidence. Because yes, when you share your intentions, you are exposed. Someone could try to use that information against you. Someone could misunderstand you. Someone could walk away. But boldness is trusting yourself enough to know you'll handle whatever comes next. It's knowing that you don't need to hide to stay safe. When you're clear about your intentions, something interesting happens. You start seeing people more clearly too. Some people meet you there, they respect it, they appreciate the honesty, they show up more honestly themselves. And some people try to push your boundaries, they test them, they negotiate them. And that's not necessarily bad, it just tells you who you're dealing with. And some people disappear the moment you're clear, not because you did something wrong, but because clarity feels overwhelming to them. They were comfortable when things were ambiguous. They liked the wiggle room, and that information is invaluable. Being upfront about your intentions saves time. It saves energy. It saves you from trying to decode mixed signals or reading between lines that were never meant to be clear in the first place. Think about how many situations get messy simply because no one says what they actually want. Business partnerships where expectations were never stated. Friendships where resentment builds because needs were never voiced. Relationships where people are playing roles instead of being real. All of that confusion usually comes from the same place, people being afraid to be direct. And let's be honest, being direct doesn't mean being aggressive. It doesn't mean demanding. It doesn't mean having all the answers. It means being real. It means saying, here's where I'm at. Here's what I can do. Here's what I can't. Here's what I'm available for. And here's what I'm not. That kind of honesty creates clean relationships, clean work, clean dynamics. There is something deeply powerful about asking for help out loud, about admitting, I can't do this alone, about saying this version of things just isn't sustainable for me. That takes more courage than pretending you're fine. And here's the part people don't like to admit. Hiding your intentions doesn't actually protect you. It just delays the truth. Eventually, people find out what you want anyway. Eventually, the misalignment shows. Eventually, the mask slips. So you can either face that earlier when it's manageable, or later when it's messy. And I think being bold is choosing early clarity over delayed chaos. It's trusting that even if someone tries to exploit your openness, you're aware enough to catch it. You'll hold the boundary. You'll walk away if needed. You're not powerless just because you're honest. In fact, honesty gives you more power. Because when you say what you want and stand by it, you stop chasing people. You stop over-explaining. You stop shrinking to be easier to deal with. You let people opt in or opt out. And that's bold. It's bold to say, this is my intention, without attaching your worth to how it's received. It's bold to be clear in a world that rewards ambiguity. It's bold to trust yourself enough to be seen. Life isn't poker. You don't win by bluffing your way through everything. You win by playing clean, by showing your hand and knowing that no matter how the other person plays, you'll still be standing at the end of the round. Being upfront doesn't make you naive. It makes you grounded. And that kind of boldness is how you really win the game. This is day 75 out of 100 bold. I appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. And remember, to act bold, you need to be kid brave again.